Hello, hello, hello. My name is Bernette Sherman. I am the host and creator of Queen Talk, and I will be with you today from right now for the next 30 minutes or so. And just so you know, I am a messenger and a coach of courageous queens through my business, Queens Unlimited. I help women stop shrinking and free their inner queen so that they can have lives that rock in every area. So, today, I will be talking about what does shrinking look like, and I'm going to give you 3 things that you can start doing today to stop shrinking. How does that sound? Wouldn't it be amazing if you could stop shrinking, stop playing small, and really live the life you're supposed to live? I think so, yes. And I'm also going to give you at the very end a chance to ask questions, so there will be a Q&A segment as well as an opportunity to get a free gift. So just sit back and we're going to jump right in just a moment. And again, my name is Bernette Sherman. I'm at queensunlimited.com. Again, that's queensunlimited.com because we are unlimited, ladies, unlimited. All right. So what does shrinking look like? Shrinking in life is pulling back away from opportunities, people, situations, life in general. It's coming away from being noticed. So not letting yourself stand out too much, not being noticed, wanting to just, play in the shadows in the background, really play it safe so that you don't rock the boat, so that you don't take up too much space, so that you don't get out of your lane, so you stay in pocket. That's what shrinking looks like. It's not being recognized and letting things pass you by. Essentially, it's really playing small in your life, playing super small. All right, that's what it looks like. So shrinking back from your life and playing small, it won't give you the life you really want. It won't. People want to have really big, expansive lives, but then in action, they shrink back when those opportunities come. When the opportunity comes to play it big, to really do something that's exceptional and unusual, we talk ourselves out of it. We have those mental games. We talk ourselves out of it. We try to play it safe. We give reasons and justifications and excuses as to why we can't or should not do something, right? So it's really about pulling back. Now, in this new world, especially if you're an entrepreneur, a creative, a brand personality, or someone even just trying to step back into the workforce after a break like I was like a year ago, you have to be able to stand out in this crowded marketplace. It is a crowded world. We've got nearly 8 billion people. 200 years, there was 1 billion. So just think about that exponential growth. You've got a lot of other people who are trying to do the same things. You got to figure out who you are, where you are, what you do, how you do it, and really own that. And you can't do that if you're playing small. You can't do that if you're constantly shrinking. You just can't. So to stand out from a crowded field, you have to be noticeable. You have to be willing to be noticeable. You got to figure out what makes you unique. You have to figure out what makes you special and what's also in line with your purpose, your mission, your passion, why you are here on this earth. Why were you given life? What did you come here to do? So it needs to line up with that. So we can be passionate about lots of things, but not all of them are fruitful. You can have lots of interest, but you got to figure out which ones are really in line with why you're here when it comes to your career, your profession, the things that you are going to do to create that legacy, that lasting legacy as part of your life, right? I mean, we're here to serve, we're here to connect, we're here to meet people, do for people, and really have vibrant lives. We have families and loves and careers. And I really want you to rock every area of your life. And you cannot do it playing small. You cannot do it shrinking back. I'm telling you this. So figure out what makes you unique, what makes you special, and how you can leverage that for whatever it is you're trying to create, whatever it is you're trying to do. So if you're trying to serve, you have to know who you are to serve. And then you can't play small with it. Then you have to actually step into it. So I'm going to give those 3 things in just a moment. But remember, you have to also be unified. And what does that mean? to be unified? It means that you cannot be disconnected. There's the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. Those three things need to be in alignment. Whatever that goal is that you're going after. Usually we have some goal, like there's one thing that we're like, yeah, I really, really, really want to do this thing. Well, when you put your sight on that, everything needs to come in alignment for it. Your body, your mind, and your spirit. That means that your spirit needs to be connected to it through its purpose. Your mind needs to be connected to it through the planning and the goal setting and the follow through and even the visualization. And then your body, that physical aspect, needs to be connected because you actually have to do something. Yes, we can manifest, ideas, but to bring those ideas into reality, you got to grind. You got to work. You got to do something. You got to put that plan into action. That's how we bring the mental ideas, the things that are in, the ethers, so to speak, into the reality. Otherwise, you just have great ideas. Great ideas are nice, but they're not going to put money in your pocket. They're not going to help you serve the community. They're not going to help you support your family, and they're not going to help you create a lifestyle and a life that you love. Sorry, they're not. Okay. So when you're a unified self, and that is to say that you're trying to create this life that you love, you're trying to leave a legacy, you're trying to serve, you're trying to do good. You're trying to do these things, work a plan, you've got this thing in your mind, you got to put it into action, and then rephrase, but you got to be authentic. And a lot of times people slip up because they're trying to follow this person over here who's successful and that person over there who's successful and do things just like them. Just like them. You can't do things just like someone else. Let me repeat that. You cannot do things just like someone else because they are not you. They don't have your story. They don't have your experiences. They don't have your history. They don't have your passion. They didn't come here with your specific purpose. Only you can. Only you can do you. So whatever it is that you're bringing to the table, be authentic about it. And how you show up in the world, be authentic about it. Let it connect with who you really are. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of trouble staying true. So be unified, your purpose and your passion, and that mental picture of what you want, and your actions. So let's get to it. What are three things that you can start doing today, not tomorrow, listen here, today, to stop shrinking? Let's level up here. Let's level up. All right, so the first thing is speak up. How many times, if you work in a traditional corporate setting, nonprofit setting, whatever, you have a traditional job and you're in a staff meeting and you've got this idea, but you just sit there and let the conversation continue right on past you. You don't raise your hand. You don't say, hey, let me say something. You let it go right past. That's playing small. That's shrinking back. That's like, nobody wants to hear me. I'm just going to speak quiet. Or maybe next time. Or maybe they'll come back around again. But it doesn't. When you have that opportunity, you need to speak up. So if you're in a staff meeting, a PTA meeting at your church or spiritual center, choose to share your ideas and your thoughts with other people. Make the choice. Let yourself be heard. Speak up at the next staff meeting. Just choose to do that. If you work in a traditional job, speak up at the next staff meeting. If you are an entrepreneur and you're networking, rather than speaking to one person the entire evening, try to work the room. Speak to 3 people. Who knows who you'll connect with if you actually open up that horizon a little bit and speak up. If you're, trying to find a romantic relationship, speak to the guy at the gym that you've been, noticing quietly as you walk by with your water bottle and your head down. Say hi. That's it. Just say hi. Or give a smile, You know how you do it. You know how we do it. Just give a smile. And the more you practice this, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. The better you'll be able to recognize when it's appropriate to say something when it's appropriate to wait, and it's not always appropriate to wait. Don't even lie to yourself like that. Yeah, it's not always appropriate to wait. Sometimes you just got to speak up. If you get shut down, you get shut down, right? That happens. I've got shut down before. Like, oh, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Maybe I need to go back to the drawing table. Maybe I need to think it through more thoroughly. That happens. Readiness is in preparation. But the more practice you do, the more practice you get, the better you get at doing it, the more comfortable you're going to be at doing it, and you'll be better able to judge when and how to use your voice. But you do need to speak up and use your voice. That was one. Speak up. Number 2, show up. What does that mean? It means a couple of different things. You know, once again, we're unified, body, mind, spirit, but you got to show up. You got to show up. In order to be in the game, you got to actually go to the game. Show up in your life by being where you need to be, when you need to be there. Be where you need to be when you need to be there. Ready to go with your best foot forward. Again, readiness is in preparation. Being on time, I don't know where we get this idea that it's, be there about time, around time, nearly on time. We got clocks and phones, and there is no excuse. You set a reminder in your phone to be there on time. And then be ready. Not getting ready when you get there, because that's not on time. Be on time. Show up ready and on time. Okay? So, be on time. It is highly underestimated how important it is. But the people who are in decision-making positions, those people in authority, they pay attention to that. Trust me, they notice. And you don't want to be the person not on time when you're sitting next to somebody who was there 5 minutes early or 10 minutes early. Don't show up for an interview or something more than 10 minutes early, because then you're putting pressure on the people. We won't go there, but be respectable. But it's a valuable quality, and it will get you noticed. It will. You show up where you're supposed to be on time, ready to go and prepared, not getting ready, not almost ready, but ready to go and prepared. And what does that mean to be prepared? It means you have prepared yourself spiritually. You know what you're there for. It's in line with your purpose. Mentally, you know what you're there to do. You've got a game plan, an action plan. For example, if you go to that networking session, you know that you have a goal to meet 3 new people, exchange contact information, and maybe schedule one call. Right? Like one follow-up coffee, chat, or call or something. You've got a goal. And then in action, it's actually going to that networking session, dressed appropriately, and I'll get into that next. Ready, you got your business cards, you got your phone, and your calendar is up to date. Everything is ready. You show up. You know what you're going to say essentially. Please don't just have a rehearsed script that you memorize verbatim and say to everybody verbatim. Please don't. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody. But seriously, have what essence is it that you're trying to get across? What are you trying to communicate in essence? And know how to tailor that. So show up ready for the audience that you're going to serve, the audience you're going to meet with, whoever it is. If you're going to the gym to meet that guy, have a game plan. Yeah, so that you don't back out at the last second. It takes practice, but yeah, do that. Do it today. Do one of these 3 things I tell you today. Finally, dress up. Dress up. Dress for the occasion, and then do just a little bit more. It may not be appropriate for every occasion, but people come to events and activities dressed in a variety, a wide range of ways. Choose to be at the higher scale, not the lower scale. It's a choice. Wear something appropriate, but just, do a little extra. A little extra. Wear a dress you usually put back when you're in your closet and you pick out this dress that you bought because it was really cute. It fit you great. But then you pull it out and you're like, it's too much. It's just too much. People are going to notice me. I don't want to stand out too much. Queen, wear the dress. Wear I'm recording this on the Friday night. Pick a weekend, pick this weekend maybe, and wear the dress. Even if you're just going out to dinner or, to a friend's house for a brunch, who knows? Wear that dress. Wear it. And figure out what the norm is. So if you're going to other situations, networking, work, whatever, figure out what the norm is. If you're going to a conference, maybe look at some of the pictures from past conferences, because they post those online to promote the next one. Look at the pictures and decide, what is the normal attire? You follow that, then you just take it up a notch. You want to level it up. Just level it up. People usually wear jeans and t-shirts, right? And that's cool. I am like the blue jean queen, okay? I love myself some jeans. I will not lie. I like myself sneakers, jeans, sandals, and I love earrings. That's my thing. But you don't have to wear jeans and a plain t-shirt and sneakers. You can wear jeans and a really nice colorful top that pops, that makes you look more vibrant, livens up your face. You can do that. You can dress it up a pair of cute wedges or sandals, depending on where you're going. Just, go a little extra. People notice it when you look a little better, and you feel better when you look better. It's the truth. You feel better when you look better. So err on the side of being better dressed rather than underdressed. So that one was dress up. So those 3 things again were: speak up. When you're out, when you're about, when you're living your life, when you're doing your work, speak up. And then show up. Show up body, mind, and spirit ready to get to business. Ready to get on about the business of your life, your profession, whatever it is. Finally, dress up. Dress for the occasion, and then take it up a notch. All right, so I want you to try to do at least one of these things that is in line with the next version, that next better version of yourself. It's still you, but it's the next version of you. Let it stretch you, and let it bring some attention to you. Don't shrink back from that. Own it, because in order to step up to that next level, you got to get a little uncomfortable where you are. You do. You got to get a little uncomfortable, a little uneasy, so that you can step up to the next level. Otherwise, we don't change. If we're completely comfortable, we have no reason to change. Right? Right. So I promised you that you can get a free gift. And one of the ways that I help women stop shrinking, free their inner queen, is helping them embrace their own power and really power up. So I want you to go to my website, queensunlimited.com. On the front page, clear as day, are the everyday power tools. All you have to do is put in your email address and then hit submit, check your email, and download those everyday power tools. There are 3 tools that I used when I was going through, when I was at that moment when I wasn't even sure I wanted to live. And they helped me, and then they've helped me some more. They helped me attract an opportunity that was worth over $2,000 to meet Grant Cardone. Yes, the 10X guy. And I was just using the tools. So I want to give that to you so that you can level up, power up, and really queen up your life. So once again, my name is Bernette Sherman. I am host and creator of Queen Talk, and I am also a messenger and coach of courageous queens through my business, Queens Unlimited. I offer group coaching, courses that you can download and work at your own pace, as well as the forthcoming Queendom pageant, which I am so excited about because it'll be happening next year, and I am accepting women into that program now. I don't see anyone with comments, but I just want to say thank you so much if you're watching this live or if you're watching this in a recorded way. I will be posting it to the different channels I'm on, and I hope that you enjoyed my first Queen Talk, and I will see you again. Be courageous, you queens. All right, bye-bye.